Hello, televiewers. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on this special edition of our program, 30 Minutes with Stars. Of course, we have been here from Quay Alliance, and we bring to you just the best of exclusive interviews. Today, in today's edition of our program, televiewers, we are going to be having a very special guest, and that is Bo Derry. He's an advocacy. We're going to tell you more about him when I bring him. But for now, televiewers, let's get a jingle, and we'll come back. Go straight to our guest of the day. Yeah, televiewers, thank you and welcome back from that beautiful break. You are watching 30 Minutes with Stars. Like I just said, our guest in the studio is Bo Derry. He is advocacy. So, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr.
It's a pleasure to have you today on the edition of our program.
The pleasure is shared.
So, I'd like you to tell us who is Bo Derry?
Bo Derry, teacher, is a national volunteer. A jurist, a writer, and a rights advocate, and a development advocate as well.
All right. So, Bo Derry, please, can you tell us more about your organization?
Yeah, Bo Derry teacher is a consultant in development and also a jurist, as I said earlier. And over the years, since 2006, I've been to development and advocacy, especially in youth empowerment, in partnership with a lot of organizations to accomplish that dream, that passion in me. Yeah. So during those periods, I work with many organizations, national and international, and promoting national volunteering. In fact, 2009, we took out of office in this very building here, before some authorities on national volunteering. And from there, I created a platform online to promote national volunteering. And the platform has transitioned because I set specific objectives. And I've achieved them. I made mistakes online. And also verifying how other organizations operate. And it has transitioned now into sustainable solutions for community development.
All right, televiewers, you are joining us. It's still 30 Minutes with Stars, and we have Bo Derry as our guest for today. So, Bo Derry, I would like to ask you this very question. What motivated you into advocacy?
Come again?
What motivated you into advocacy?
Advocacy, it's about self-love and love of who you are and where you come from. I am born and bred child of Bamenda, Northwest region, and that passion of lifting that community and that national dream and international dream for Africa is a passion for me. So that's why I've mentored lots of people, and I get my inspiration from my teachers who volunteered and taught me. So I decided now to say, okay, there's time to study, there's time to work, and there's time to plow back. So it's time for me to plow back. And doing the same thing they did for me is honorable.
Yeah. And from what you tell us, it shows that you're also a writer. So what type of books do you write?
I write on youth empowerment. One of the first publications was in 2016, which is on law and government for Cameroon schools and vocational training centers, which is highly used nationally. And for now, it's under revision.
We see it's highly used nationally. How is it used, and how is the availability of the book for somebody? If someone to get the book, how can somebody have access to the book?
It's for now. The book is actually out of stock because of the crisis. And again, mindful of the fact that they have revised the syllabuses, I'm also revising and changing the strategy because it was a tool for inclusion. It wasn't actually targeting marketing per se. I had to volunteer somewhere, and I saw students with hearing impairments. And being an advocate for inclusive development, I had to produce that tool for development. I had to produce my notes at my expense and give to those hearing impaired students to study at home and the interpreters interpret the notes and their questions the following day in class. So at the end of the term, I discovered that I had already covered the syllabus in that manner. So I had to compile that document to be a working tool and a response to a challenge.
All right. Okay, dear televiewers, those of you just joining us, know you are joining us on Star Television, and you are live. You're watching the program. It is 30 minutes with stars, brought to you by the Turbo Films Empire. So, televiewers, if you want to be part of our program, you can always get to us on a telephone number that you find at the end of the program and book a date with us. Come to us, televiewers, to tell us what you have to do. What is that specialty that you are? What is that you do that you would like us to showcase? Then Star TV and 30 Minutes with Stars is just the best program for you. And you are out there, you have something in particularly that you think that the youth out there or the population out there can benefit something from you. Why not join us, televiewers? I'm your humble host, Prince Thomas Cedric. I'm always there every Sunday to bring to you exclusive interviews on 30 Minutes with Stars. And my guest today, televiewers, have been the teacher. He's advocacy. He's telling us more about sustainability solutions for community development. So why community development?
Community development because that is where we come from. We come from, each and every one of us comes from a family.
From the community shop.
And the family is the basic unit of society of that community, that family. So at that level, we need to start good governance at that level. And good governance, we say, starts with self. Because one of the vision of sustainable solutions for community development is building a better community for all.
Okay. Let me just pull it back. What's the sustainable solutions
for community development?
What is the sustainable development solution all about?
It's all about, like I said, the vision of the organization is building a better community for all. Then the mission, which will render the vision, or which the actionable steps that will lead me to the vision, or us to the vision, because it's not about me, it's about us, is to improving on governance, socio-economic and environmental management, or for livelihoods of community members in an inclusive, innovative, inventive and sustainable manner. And our key target is youth and women, because youth and women par excellence are the vulnerable of the community. And being the vulnerable, we again put a bracket. Amongst those youth and women, we are targeting internally displaced persons, we are targeting orphans, we are targeting people living with disabilities, we are targeting low-income earners. So if we target the weak in society and community, we will be balancing up development in our community. And nobody in society is useless. Until you investigate, you will discover that each and everyone has something to offer.
Yeah. So, do you have an office base in these towns in Cameroon?
Yeah.
So, where are your offices based?
Hospital Roundabout.
Hospital Roundabout?
Yeah, in Bamenda.
Okay, if somebody to get to the office, how can I get to the office?
Just get first floor, Goods and Credit Union. Yes.
Okay. Any contact information?
Yes, sure.
Alright. Maybe we'll have
my pardon?
Let's have contact information.
Contact information?
Yeah.
Yes, the office number is I cannot give you offhand.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe social media.
Yes, social media. Yeah, we are on Facebook.
Okay.
Because we started as National Volunteers Forum as an experiment, and it transitioned into sustainable solution for community development. Okay. So on Facebook, you can find us National Volunteers Forum and Sustainable Solutions for Community Development, because National Volunteers Forum is like a propaganda arm now.
Okay.
And it is running now as an activity under Sustainable Solutions for Community Development.
Alright. Okay. Televiewers, we are going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, of course, we are going to go to the second part of the program, where we are sharing our guests. You remain the same person, Derek. So make sure you don't go away. Keep watching Star Television as we bring to you just the best. And don't forget, televiewers, you can follow us on my YouTube, Turbo Empire TV. On Facebook, you can follow us on Star TV, Bamenda, or 30 Minutes with Stars Television. So stay tuned, don't go away. We will be right back immediately after the commercial break.
As we are going on holidays, I urge you all to be of good conduct.
What are you doing now? So you've come here to mock me. I don't need your pity or that of anyone. Please leave my house. I said leave my house and never come back.
There are various types of epilepsy, if that be the case with your son. We have the juvenile myoclonic epilepsy that occurs during childhood. And we also have the Lennox-Gastaut.
Dad! Go!
Mommy, give me 525. I go school there.
Jesus! Ma! Feel like joy!
Mommy, give me 525.
Mama, me to say you give them money. Buy house.
Baby, take this 25 here now. Go buy with 10 Accra and 6 Alaska. Harry, you see something wrong with what you tell me, Colafre? Go quick!
Come okay, go make wish with that on Alaska.
Looking for ways to hype your business. Sometimes you've been an entrepreneur, promoter, spiritual leaders, business people with the big shops, fashion designers, yeah, filmmakers, yeah, with the artists where just sing song, they make man shaku. 30 minutes with stars, we've got Prince Tobo on the table. Come and talk about your business, so the whole world will know you, yeah. 30 minutes with stars. 30 with stars. 30 minutes.
Yeah, televiewers, welcome back from that beautiful break. You are still on the program 30 Minutes with Stars on your favorite TV channel, televiewers. We continue with Derek, our humble guest for today, televiewers. And so many of you exclusive interviews. Right now, we are diving straight to the second part of our program, like I did promise you guys. So right now, I'm going straight to our guest, Derek.
Sir?
Good afternoon once more.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, it's been a beautiful one having you.
Right.
Okay, we talk about your organization. So I would like to find out from you, what have you achieved so far for these few years that you've been with?
Well, me, but I would rather say us. Yes, what we have achieved so far is that we set specific objectives from the beginning to transition national volunteering to this to SS for CD, Sustainable Solutions for Community Development. The first achievement was that under National Volunteers Forum, which the same team is working with, we bailed out a woman at the regional hospital for a bill of 500 and something thousand francs, and with partners. Then secondly, there's a lady in Fundong who suffered from domestic violence, and that's the main reason why we are here with Surface. So gender-based violence from the husband. We did a referral to the matter to the legal department. Unfortunately, the man passed on, and not long, the lady's house crumbled, and National Volunteers Forum, with the same partners which we have now under Sustainable Solutions for Community Development, erected the walls. More kudos goes to the volunteer who is on the ground who was at that time on the ground in Fundong, Pastor Chezebelon, who is now in DOP and still doing a marvelous job for us. And presently we have 2 students in the University of Boya, tuition and accommodation free through our partners, and another one in the University of Bamenda. So our target is promoting health and education, because the strength of every economy is determined by the quality of intellectuals, and the quality of intellectual must also be healthy. So any intellectual that is not healthy cannot promote any valuable or gainful development which is sustainable. So that's why we're focusing on that social fabric, health and education under our social promotion aspect. And at the same time, we're targeting economic empowerment, having senior teenage moms okay, who we find them doing something already, we accompany them. We are not supporting starters. We accompany them. Some have already submitted business plans, which we are already looking forward on how to source for funding for that.
Wow.
Then we also have donated books to internally displaced persons who are out of this region. Last month I was from Yaoundé in the Mafo Afamba division, where through partners we did a donation to internally displaced persons and orphans in Funes Bilingual Baptist Primary School in Fu, where it was so huge. We rewarded all the classes, first 10 on meritorious basis. We donated 10 books and writing materials to teachers and pupils.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. That's really much. I must say good news to your team.
Thank you, sir.
You're doing a very great job out there, and I believe that you are out there to help the community.
Yes, sir.
I believe you have created a lot of impact out there, especially when it comes to community, especially when it comes to women. So I must say congratulations and more power to your team.
The team will hear it, sir.
Yeah. So I'd like to ask you, what is your motivation? You do all this. What do you gain doing all this?
When passion drives you, nothing can be desirable to you than achieving, but than putting smiles on faces. And I think it's a form of evangelism to me. That's my own way of paying back to community. And I'm calling on well-wishers to do same, not just to us. Yeah. We also, I forgot to tell you, we also did a donation to Mandela Voluntary Foundation, who has taken the gift to Nigeria, to Taraba State, to our vulnerable people there. So we're just doing, so the team is doing so much, and that's just, at the end of this crisis, when they will ask you, when the crisis was on, what did you do? What was your own contribution? What will you say? I think that's our driving force. We share with those who are in pain and celebrate with those who are in joy.
30 minutes with stars. 30 minutes. 30 minutes with stars. 30 minutes. 30 minutes with stars. 30 minutes.
All right, televiewers, of course, you are still watching the program. It is 30 minutes with stars, and it is powered. This particular edition is being powered by Success. So I'd like to ask you this beautiful question. You are here today thanks to Success. So I want to ask you, what is the contribution to Success?
First and foremost, the coordinator of the program and the project, Mr. Akoro Titus, happens to have been a mentor. We volunteered in one organization together since 2009 that I was there, and I've been accompanying him in all his ventures because his approach to development is godly, and anything that is godly, I'm part of it. So Sustainable Solution for Community Development couldn't have done otherwise apart from lending physical and material support to SACFES.
All right. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Boderick. I would like to ask you, your organization, how do you reach out to these people in need to your organization? Or if someone is out there and wants to be part of your organization, do your organization accept membership, or how are members of your organization being recognized?
Yeah, like I said, I misplaced the phone, the office number, I don't have it offhand. Where we are present on social media handles. We are present on social media handles. Go on Facebook, Sustainable Solutions for Community Development. You will get us there, and inbox us will give us more details.
Okay, we have private contact.
Or you can get us to at the hospital roundabout, or you get to personal contact. You can get on 6.
All right.
Or maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Televiewers, you can get to them on their office at the hospital roundabout.
Yeah.
You can also get to them on their Facebook handles. So through we can still get to him directly on the private contact. Yeah. So maybe let's have the contact. Maybe let's have the private contact.
Yeah. 677-066126.
Take it again. 677-066126. All right. 26. Okay, televiewers, the contact is going to be displayed on your screen so that you can have the ability to contact. You can have an opportunity to meet Bob Derrick, to find out more from him. Maybe if you're a partner out there and you wish to to say thank you for the work you have been doing. Then it's an opportunity for you to get connected to Budari and maybe you extend to him a hand of thanks, maybe by contributing or by supporting maybe a single child out there to go to school, or maybe a single family that maybe needs your support in one way or the other. Then the organization of Sustainable Development, Sustainable Solution for Community Development is just the better place for you to spend your money. Maybe you have some money and you feel that you want to spend it out there, then that is the better place. Okay, thank you very much.
That's the logo.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That's SS for D. Wow. Okay. We are going to give you this at the end of our program. We are going to show you the full meaning of SS for CT, so that you can get more details into it. So, today, a renewal narration.
Okay, interpreting the logo, we have three colors on three equilateral triangles. These three equilateral triangles, the first one is faint, meaning we are not pioneers of development.
Okay.
No, we are not. We are not proud people.
Yeah.
We are humble people.
Okay.
Some people laid the foundation. We are on the second triangle, accompanying them to make the first triangle better.
Okay.
The color is dark, is green.
Okay.
And we are targeting sustainability, which is the third triangle, which is darker.
All right.
That is the trend.
All right.
That's the interpretation. So we are. That's why we are renewing. We are renewed direction of development. We are not pioneers of development.
Okay, Mr. Derek. Before we go away, I would like you to what do you have to say to the team of this Surface organization? Or what can you say about the Sunrise Cultural and Film Festival happening here in Bamenda?
It's amazing because no person or no community or no country has ever developed using another person's culture or language.
All right.
We are doing just the right thing at the right time.
All right.
And at the right place.
Okay.
I think other regions of this country should copy this example.
All right.
Because culture is a fundamental aspect of development. Entertainment industry is an aspect. But then how do we pass across the message? We tell our stories. Don't give an opportunity for somebody to tell your story. Else that person will tell your story his own way. And it will favor him.
Okay, any final word to the viewers out there?
Sure.
Okay.
I cannot quit the stage without thanking Star TV. And you in particular, Mr. Prince. We've been meeting, but yesterday we crossed paths. On Sunday we crossed paths.
Sure.
And the crossing was a bond.
Sure.
Today we are doing something great, and this TV will go places, and it presently is the champion in the Northwest.
Sure.
And I think it's going to go places.
All right.
And the world is already getting us.
Sure.
So there's no need saying that this is the champion of TV, of development now in the Northwest. Star TV. Keep watching Star TV, and you will make news. And we are already making the news. So you are in the news. Thank you.
Of course, televiewers, we are not going to go away without getting this. So let's get a jingle, and we'll come back from that transition. We are going straight to the last minute of this program. Yeah, thank you, televiewers. Thank you so much for being part of this wonderful edition of our program. Today we have a wonderful guest as Derek, teacher. We have been talking so much about sustainable development for community, to be precise. And he talked so much on how they have been helping the community. He also let us know how you can be part of to benefit from them. If you have something, or you can also sponsor them. You gave us the contact information. So if you miss this program, of course the read broadcast is there for you, where you can get full details to enjoy our wonderful guests we have today. Televiewers, thank you so much for being part of this wonderful edition. I've been your humble guest, Prince Thomas Surgery. We come up every Sunday at the hour of 5 p.m. So stay tuned, don't go away.